today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you tips that you must know before you start a business. Y'all may know me from having a lash brand, but I have had previous businesses in the past, and I'm also working on a new business venture. So trust me when I say I do a lot of research on this topic. So stay tuned and let's get into these 5 tips that you must know before you start a business. And if you guys are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and yeah, let's get into this video. So my first tip is to do research on your market. So you may have an idea that you think is $1 million idea, and then you get on Google and 10,000 other people are doing what you're doing, and that's okay. Because have y'all seen the bread aisle? Like, it's okay to do things that is already being done, but you just have to make sure when you come into a market that your product is either cheaper, better, or faster than what's out there. So you really need to do your research to understand what the competition is selling, what customers that's in that market, what they want more of, what they want less of. And also this will help you define your target audience. Once you do your research, you'll understand, okay, I want to reach people at this age that lives in this area. It really just helps you define who you're targeting. And this is really important because if you don't have a target audience, then you're just going to be trying to sell products to anybody, and more than likely when you launch your business, you're not going to get any sales or have any results because you don't know who you are targeting. If your idea is too broad, you want to just narrow it in. For example, cooking recipes. So you just say, yeah, I sell cooking recipes. You need to figure out exactly what kind of cooking recipes that you're going to sell. So are you going to sell 5-star cooking recipes, or are you going to sell 30-minute recipes that you can do every day? So are you targeting do-it-yourself chefs, or are you targeting on-the-go moms? So you really need to go in detail and figure out who you're targeting, and once you get that down pat, marketing will be super easy because you know exactly who to go for. So now that we have an idea, the next step would be to save. You want to save money as soon as possible. This is really important because owning a business comes with a lot of expenses, and you want to be prepared for anything. You have your website subscriptions. If you have to pay somebody to do a task for you, you need to have money for that. You need to have money for your business license. You need to have money to buy the product. So saving is really important, and just having a budget is really important as well. You want to be able to execute this idea, and the only way you can execute it is if you have the money and you're ready to go to get your business off the ground. No, this is a fact, okay? Starting a business is unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what is going to come along. So you need to be prepared for the high and the lows. There may be days where you get 10 sales, but then there may be days where you get no sales, and that's okay. It's just a part of the business, and you're going to have your good days and you're going to have your bad days. But that is something that maybe people don't show on Instagram or show on social media, but it definitely is a thing, okay? And when I say unpredictable, you don't know how fast your business is going to grow. So maybe things are going to change from when you initially started. Maybe you need to increase your price because your products is in high demand, or maybe you need to decrease your price because your prices isn't high enough. And you can do research on these things at the beginning, but again, things are unpredictable. You won't know until you put yourself out there, and honestly, your business will grow as you grow. So think of a car. Every year car brands come out with a new model of the same car. So although you may have a 2017 Malibu, the 2019 ones look different. So just think that each year they're adding something new to that car. So your business will change, and it is totally okay. My 4th tip is that networking is a must. It is important that you network with other entrepreneurs, whether they are in your niche or not in your niche, but I think it'll be more beneficial if they are in your niche, just because you can learn from them. You can learn the mistakes that they made. You can learn tips that they use to grow, and this will allow you to grow faster because you now know tips that you now know things that you can avoid, such as if you were thinking of getting a Wix website, but then you read on a Facebook group that Wix doesn't have integrated shipping but Shopify does. That saves you an entire website subscription. You now know that, okay, I need to go with Shopify so that I can ship my products out directly from Shopify. And you can do this by joining Facebook groups. You can follow different entrepreneurs on social media. I know most cities have like groups for like small businesses that meet once a week. You can do something like that and just really like engage with people that's in your field. But I'm not saying that y'all should just go in somebody's DMs like, how'd you start your business, what mistakes that you made, but really just follow people and join groups where people are sharing these type of things, and it will really help your business grow. You never know who you'll meet and who you'll come in contact. And my last tip is to really understand your strengths and your weaknesses and understand what time that you have available. This is really important because you can think that you're good at something, but then you may need an expert to do a job. Again, website design. Yes, Wix offer everyone to do a do-it-yourself website, but this is a business, not a hobby. This is not something that we're going to practice on. You want your website to look clean. You want everything that you do for your business to look professional. Like, you don't want to take a chance and just practice on your business. I mean, once you get it done, once you pay for it one time, maybe that second time around you say, okay, I want to practice with this. But when you're launching, you want everything to be neat, clean, and precise. And this shouldn't be a problem if you guys are doing step 2, which is saving. You need to save for things that you can't do yourself, such as build websites, create business cards. And I know some of these things can be done yourself, but just really think and ask yourself, if I do this, will it look professional? Will it look the way I want it to look? And look at some of the people that are higher up in your niche and see how their designs is. I'm not saying copy them, but I'm saying compare. And you say, well, is this good enough to stand by theirs? You know, you really want to understand what you can do and what you can't do, because you can always hire somebody to do it for you. And then speaking on time that you have available, you really need to understand what time you have available. When are you going to work on your business? For how long? Because owning a business is a 24-hour thing. You're always working. So time management is really important. And I know that we all have so many tasks that we need to do within our business, but we need to really narrow those tasks down by trying to figure out, okay, is this something that I need to do today, right now, right away? And I mentioned, I think 2 videos ago, I'll leave it up above, about that. Like, is it something that I should do right now? Is it something that, you know, I can get my friend to help me with, or I can get, you know, my husband or my wife to help me with? Like, it's really important when starting a business to get time management down so that you're not overwhelmed and you're putting your best foot forward every time. And yeah, that's all my tips that I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to click that subscribe button down below and leave a comment down below one thing that you recently learned about starting a business, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.